Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a wonderful and relaxed weekend. Since my last post in the afternoon, I did promise to post something later today. Now, to continue with the discussion that we had earlier, remember I said first you need to find and own your truth. That is in terms of what is important to you, what's of value to you, and where you want to go in life. Now, we all know that the entire universe is governed by laws, right? We call them the universal laws because they're applicable to everybody. Whether you're rich, you're poor, you're old, you're young, the laws apply equally to everybody. Somebody may say, what are these laws, right? Really, everything is energy. Really, literally, everything is energy. Even as you look at yourself as this physical thing, but essentially you are energy, right? So if you are energy, which means you exist in eternity, so to speak, okay? And if you're part of the universe, which means you have almost the same power that you see around in nature, all right? There's a season for everything in nature. The same applies with us as human beings, right? Sometimes there's a season for difficulties, a time to celebrate, a time for quiet moments, and some unique moments in life, just like we're experiencing currently with the outbreak of the coronavirus, basically throughout the world. So it's a special moment. And as we are part of nature, if we work according to the laws that govern the nature, we put ourselves mainly at a better chance of winning in life. But like now, how do you tap into this power? When you think about all the negativity, all the bad news that surround us, which is really a very toxic environment, right? One of the ways that's been proven for many, many years is through quiet time. Quiet time, we generally call it meditation, right? It's really just to center yourself, nothing special, nothing more. So don't be thrown off by the word meditation and think, oh, we must have some special technique or things like that to be actually able to meditate. Not really. It's just to take time quietly by yourself and just to maybe use some of the basic ways to quiet the mind if it's possible. Maybe just focus on your breathing. And one of the ways that I found has been very easy for me to be able to meditate properly is what we call transcendental meditation. What it actually means is just follow your natural rhythm of breathing. And if maybe some thought comes up during the process, it's all right. Don't try to block it. Just pay attention to the thought and then come back and continue. So I find that it's the most natural way for me to actually meditate or to be centered and listen to the voice within. And the voice within has many names, right? Some call it intuition, some call it the subconscious mind. And you call it the subconscious mind because the rational mind tends to focus on a number of factors which then influence the decisions that you make. The rational mind, for example, if I were to decide that tomorrow I want to be in Germany, for example, right? The rational mind would first say, did you book the flights? Are there any flights available? Do you have a planned itinerary? All those things, that's part of the rational mind, right? But the subconscious mind operates completely differently. The subconscious mind sees no limitations. We'll get more into details about that. But for now, I just want you to begin to practice meditation, because through meditation, you'll be able to, establish who and what you really want out of life. And as you do the process, also take into account some of the factors that come into play in terms of where you are in life right now. And we talk about the paradigm shift. What is a paradigm shift? If you grew up in an environment, in a particular environment, maybe you grew up in a poor family, for example, to a large extent, sometimes you end up with what we call a poverty mentality that is always in fear of being poor. And it's understandable because you've had an experience with that. Maybe somebody who grew up in a completely different environment may not necessarily have the same kind of mentality because from his or her experience, there's always been abundance. There's always been enough, right? So it forms or informs part of your paradigm. And some of the beliefs that you have because of your environment, because of your experiences throughout your life may be crippling, or sometimes they may actually give you an advantage in life. It just depends what it is. If it works, some of the beliefs help you to advance in life, so sure, you continue with those, right? You strengthen those beliefs. But if maybe you have certain fears in life based on some experiences, maybe it's time to have a look at that so that you don't put yourself in a situation where, under given circumstances, your natural response will be to react in a particular way. That it will be fear-based response, right? Instead of going deep and aligning with the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, really, through your intuition, there's enough for everybody. I know it sounds like far-fetched because, in life, people have different social status. So it may sound oversimplistic to say we all have equal power to access whatever we intend to achieve in life. So for now, I just want you to reflect on what are some of the things that shape your belief system, and also reflect if they serve you well. And then we begin to unpack how we can shift, okay, or make the paradigm shift, as we call it, because that's a fundamental step towards clearing the path towards abundance. Okay, so we continue the conversation tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.